An innocent person accused of a crime will do this 43% of the time.
Blink.
Sit on the toilet.
Use the toilet.
Finally, we have another cousin wife on this show. Alexis Danner, everybody. Oh my gosh,
Hi,
she
guys.
finally
Hi,
made it
Alexis.
onto the show. Yay! Finally. You know, we've been lobbying really hard to get all of our wives, or, Cody's soon-to-be wife, on this show as well. So we finally got you, which is a step in the right direction, because now we have to convince my wife and Cody's fiance to be on the show, too, so we can just do a cousin wife special. What do you think about that, Alexis?
Cousin wife special.
Just the cousin wives?
Yeah. It sounds like a polygamous type of thing. The
If
cousin
that means I don't have to do this podcast.
If it's just the wives, I think that'd be great.
I have been trying so hard, Alexis, for that to happen, but there's two dissenters, and it's the two that haven't been on the show yet at this very moment. So I'll get them eventually. They're listening right now.
I bet if we got us all in one room at the same time, then they'd have no choice.
And you've conveniently put that out there when nobody's allowed to be in the same room with anybody ever again. Dadgummit, This is all part of the plan.
Yeah, devious.
It was all part of the plan. Well, anyway,
So sorry.
Welcome to the show. We're glad that you're
you.
here. We are going to do something completely random and off topic, which I don't know if we even have a topic, but we're going to talk about statistics. I know it sounds really exciting. It sounds so exciting, everybody, but these are actually really random statistics. I think maybe I'm not saying this correctly. I guess it's more just... No,
Trivia questions?
Well, maybe it's not so much trivia. I guess it is statistics. It's kind of like random, like amounts of, not to be so grim about it, but we keep hearing about all these different models in the news these days about like the chances of this happening are this, the chances of this happening are that. And I've kind of found some random ones that like you probably wouldn't even think about. You're like, oh, I guess this is like the statistical odds of this happening, or this is the amount of times this happens in a year. So thought it'd be kind of fun and interesting if we dove into those. What are your thoughts on that, Alexis?
Hell yeah!
She approves. Awesome.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, not like putting you on the spot or anything like that.
No.
But that's kind of what we do for Cody half the time. We just kind of say, hey, Cody, what are your thoughts on things? And he says stuff like... Exactly.
That's what he does.
That's the most intelligent response I've ever had in my life.
That's as coherent as he gets.
That's all we're getting from
I
Cody.
already regret this.
I know. It's going to be a fun time. All right. I'm going to throw out one big trivia question to everybody here, and everybody's going to try and guess what the number is, and then I will get everybody's guess, and then I'll tell the answer, and then we'll discuss that from there. Sound good?
Good.
Start
All right.
over.
Okay. Well, welcome to That Cousin Show. We're the cousins. All right, here we go. First one. How much time will you spend on the toilet in your life?
Oh, man.
I think
80 years.
This depends on the person.
On average. These are all averages, of
Yeah.
course. So, yes. But as far as whatever that number is for the average person, it's definitely double for us, no matter what the question is.
Because some people on this podcast are outliers.
Particularly for this question.
And some are outlaws.
Outliers.
That too.
So any guesses? The amount of time you will spend on the toilet in your life. And specifically to help you guys out, it's the only answer I have is in months, in the increment of months. So it's not like hours or something like that.
Okay,
I assumed years right off the bat. So I'm...
It could be years, but
shooting
just
high.
like 24 months or something like
Oh.
that. Could be.
Usually, so each time I'm in the bathroom, it takes me about... I get halfway through the Titanic.
So an hour and a half.
And then before I bed, I finish the rest of it on the toilet.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
what,
every
3
day.
hours
That's
a day.
Your routine is watching Titanic
Yes,
from beginning to end
yes.
On the-
with
on the-
with popcorn.
on the commode.
At what point in the movie is it you're outside the bathroom? Like, what is the breaking point? Is it when the ship breaks apart is when you stand up from the toilet?
It's right before Rose gets slapped. So you know where the VHS tape stopped.
I was gonna say, are you watching on VHS? Because that's
Yes.
where the tape stops.
Yeah, no, I installed a VHS player.
You mean a VCR?
Aren't you glad
That
you
thing.
came on the podcast, Alexis?
I'm so glad.
Yeah. All right, Cody, what are your guesses? What are your thoughts?
36 months.
36 months. So that's 3 years. Cody thinks you spent 3 years of your life on the toilet.
Man, I hope you're wrong. But it feels right.
All right, what's your guess, Joel?
Oh God. I'm gonna say. I'll just say 12 months.
12 months? Okay, a year of your life on the toilet. All right, Luke and Alexis, what do you got?
You go first.
I'm gonna say 18 months.
18 months.
2 months.
I'm going to go low. I'm going to say 10. 10 months.
You guys are all way off. It's only 3 months of your life.
I was the closest.
Again,
though.
Luke
we
was
might
the
be
closest.
right.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. To be fair, in our
Yeah, if you have no butthole.
It's just a spaghetti maker down there.
as I say, completely different statistics for our family. But
Oh, a spaghetti maker. I don't even know what that looks like.
I don't know.
okay, let's keep this going. Next question. Here we go. And Americans spend an average of 1 hour 14 minutes each day doing what?
1 hour, 14 minutes every day.
Every day, an average of that, of course.
Cooking.
Well, that's a good guess. That's not a bad guess.
On the toilet.
I know.
On the toilet. These are all toilet questions.
Complaining.
Ooh.
If we hadn't had the toilet question first, I would have said toilet. But
Yeah,
now I'm thrown off.
I know there's like pressure for us to answer these quickly, but I really want to get it right.
so
It's very frustrating.
Doing nothing.
I'm gonna say watching TV. On average, I don't know.
Watching
Eating.
porn.
yeah,
That's a
yeah.
long time to eat, isn't it? That would be a long time to eat. Am I allowed to say everything that pops in my head?
No, please do. But we need a final
Yell it
answer.
out.
I'm gonna be like a Regis Philbin and be like, final answer.
Watching adult cinema.
Well, that's Cody's life.
Yeah.
Let's
I'm gonna say standing.
standing. Oh, okay. That's not a bad. These are actually all really good guesses. I wouldn't have been this creative. I'm glad I'm the moderator of these
Are
questions.
any of them right? That's what I want to know so far.
I will tell you, someone guessed it already.
Ooh.
Well, I've had like 6 guesses, so it's probably me.
So the odds are with Alexis.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with one of the things I said is my final answer.
I see how it is. So, Cody, I don't know if you were being serious. What did you say? You said it was...
I said cooking first.
You said cooking first. Okay.
Yeah, and then I said something about there's a joke. in
Adult
there. I think
cinema.
Watching porn.
Okay. So, which one of those are you going with?
Well, probably cooking.
Okay, so Cody's going with cooking. You know what? I wouldn't have been surprised, because I'll tell you, it's not porn, but that actually probably makes sense. An average American watches like an hour of porn every day.
That's a lot of porn.
A ton.
That's a lot.
That's
every
a lot
day.
of porn.
You know how big like
Anytime.
Pornhub is? Pornhub's like huge. It's a
No,
massive.
but
Over
each
an
person
hour,
an
though?
hour.
Every
Yeah,
day.
but like
It's insane.
I
spread
read
that out.
somewhere that like the average amount of time that someone's on there is like 2 minutes.
Oh,
Like,
really?
It's like most people aren't on there for very long.
Alexis read. She read that. So
You gotta get it
Digging a
over with.
hole. I just need to
I-
get out of here.
I go on and I just read the comments and then I let you for 2 minutes.
Oh, gross.
all right, Joel, what's your
And then
answer?
you add to those comments.
What was my answer? Standing.
Oh, standing. That's a good one. So we got cooking, standing. Luke, Alexis, what's your final answers?
What are all the things I said? I said toilet and I said nothing. And I said eating.
I said watching TV.
I'm going to go with eating.
Watching TV.
Alexis is correct. It is eating. You spend an
Wow.
hour of 1 hour, 14 minutes each day eating on it.
I guess.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Cody was close with the cooking. I was like, oh, maybe
Oh, I
he's-
was close.
He was close, but those are actually all pretty good guesses. I'm impressed, guys. We're pretty
Thank you.
we're pretty dang
Good job.
intelligent.
You
know
know,
what
shout
you're
out to
talking
Cody.
about.
Good job. Good job.
what you're
Brainstorming.
Hey, I think they were stupid guesses. Stupid. Even the right one was
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah, it kind of is. All right, here we go. Next question. What body part is the same length as your foot?
No, don't get me started. Oh, wait, I'm just kidding.
Everyone knows this.
Forearm.
Oh, Joel's pretty confident about that.
It is forearm.
Okay, so we all know this one already. All right, yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Fine. That was an easy
Fine.
one. Throwing you
Never
some softballs. I just want to boost
The
up your
brain.
confidence a little bit.
Yeah.
The brain. All right, so let's just move on to the next one here. Americans spend an average of 6 months of their life doing what?
6 months of their life.
There's actually 2 answers to this.
Sitting at a red light.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's a long time.
6 months of their life.
So 3 months was the toilet, right?
3 months was the toilet. This is 6 months. And there's actually 2. They listed 2 answers here.
Interesting.
So double your chances. Double mint gum.
Swimming.
Swimming. It's not a bad guess.
doing backflips.
I'm going to go
Correctly.
along the
Archery.
red light. I'm going to say sitting in traffic.
That was
good.
Cody's guess. So sitting in
Good
traffic.
guess.
Oh,
I-
Cody said that?
Yeah, I said
I
it.
don't listen to anything Cody says. So.
Crying. I just reached my 6 months.
I think Cody. We have heard that statistic before that it was 6 months sitting at a traffic light. We've heard that before, haven't we?
That sounds kind of familiar, yes.
Okay, got it. Hence
That's why I said it.
Hence
Is
why you
it
just
that
at,
right?
at a light or sitting
right?
in traffic? Because those are separate.
Oh, that is those are two
I
distinctions.
said sitting in traffic.
Yeah, this is another question of where do you live? Because if you're in LA, well, if you exclude the last 3 months, but on average, different story than if you live in Nebraska or something like that.
Yeah.
If you live in
gonna say
Alaska, it's
if-
caribou.
If you're anything like me, standing in front of the microwave waiting for your food to be heated.
Yeah.
Yes. Average of 6
Yeah.
months. Of your entire life. So Alexis says sitting in traffic. Cody says red light. Joel says microwave, but I don't know if that's his actual answer.
I don't know, cleaning.
That's not okay. That's not a bad guess.
Yeah.
I'm really
Yeah.
impressed, guys. Luke, what do you got?
Oh man, I have no idea. Arguing with your wife.
Oh no! End the podcast.
You lucky dog.
Subscribe to our channel. We'll see you guys next
I
week.
You're
did it.
lucky you only have
Luke,
6
she's
months.
right
I
there.
did it. I did it.
He said it. Uh-oh.
You're one of the blessed ones.
Oh no, she's giving him the look. Oh guys, we
It
gotta
will
go.
be now.
Oh no. All right, none of you guys were correct. It was talking on the phone or shaving.
That is bull crap.
6 months.
Either or, not
On
both.
shaving?
Yeah, either or.
God.
Yeah, it's an average of 6 months. Talking on the phone or shaving.
I don't know if you've seen my legs, but mine's not shaving.
Yours
Oh,
is a
but-
solid 13 years.
By the way, if
Real
anybody
life.
wants to double check this, I got this off list25.com and didyouknow.com and Live Science. These are where all these statistics come from. So take it up with them. I'm not just
Keep digging.
I know.
All right, here we go. Next question. How much is the average time you spend kissing somebody in your life?
1 minute.
1 minute.
Poor Cody.
1 minute.
Are these in months too?
These are in weeks, actually.
Weeks.
Yeah, that helps you
Interesting.
narrow it down a little bit.
I say 3 weeks. I don't know.
3 weeks.
weeks.
I say 14 weeks.
14 weeks.
Who else are you kissing?
Oh no, Luke. Things are getting
man.
intense.
Now's the time.
That was a burn.
Hope you got the divorce
Babe.
lawyer on speed dial. All right, so we got 14 weeks.
I'm gonna say. I'll say 5 weeks.
Joel says 5. Alexis says 3. Luke says 14. Cody's yawning.
4 weeks.
4 weeks. Yeah, you guys just missed it. It was 2 weeks.
Oh man, it's not
according-
14 weeks.
Yeah, according to list25.com, it is 2 weeks the average time you spend kissing somebody in your life.
So the dumbest person was Luke. On that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's really what this comes down to.
I want the point for that.
Yeah.
I think I get the point.
What's
You
the
get
game?
the dumb point.
No, I get the smart point for that.
Why?
Because I was closest.
Oh,
That's true. What's the game where there's only one loser, but everybody
Speed
wins?
Uno.
a lot of
Speed
games.
golf.
Oh yeah, it's like
Uno, yeah.
I was like, I always love those games. Like one loser, and it's always me. That's my favorite.
You want to see Dylan sweat.
Yeah, I never play Speed Uno with Alexis. Everybody, let me tell you,
Yeah, she's. A
I
ninja.
hate it. I hate it. And it's just whoosh,
Yeah.
slapping that hand on that table. All right, next question. What percentage of movies are rated R?
Ooh, interesting.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
100%.
100% of
Rated
movies.
R.
I'm gonna say only 10.
That was my
10%.
number.
Okay.
10%.
I'll go 15.
I'll say 20.
That's
Okay,
too
10,
high.
15, 20,
I'll say 35.
35.
I was going higher than me.
Cody was the closest. It is actually 55%.
Are you serious?
Of movies. According to didyouknows.com, that is the percentage.
Shocked by that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
You
insane.
think they want to
seems-
make more money, and our movies usually don't make as much money.
That's something that should probably be peer reviewed, but that's according to this website, so take it up with them, didyouknows.com. That's where I got it from.
That's crazy town.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
when I saw that, I was like, I don't know if I actually do believe that, but the more I thought
Yeah,
about
when
it,
you-
I'm like, I
When
don't
you
know.
think
maybe.
about like every movie in like the theater at any given time, you don't think that most of them are rated R.
I guess
Yeah.
it's the popular movies are not all rated R because not everybody can see them. Those huge blockbusters
You're
are
right.
not the rated R movies, but there's a lot of movies that are in the theater at any given time.
Yeah,
Let's go through them all. Let's Terminator 1, Terminator 2.
That's where they start. That was the first R-rated movie.
come back to that.
Terminator 1.
Actually, that's a good question. What was the first R-rated movie? That'd be a bit. You know what? That's one.
Die Hard.
Die Hard. That's what.
I know what the first PG-13 movie was.
I know what it is.
Yeah, we
too.
all do.
Yeah.
Say
What is
Luke.
it? I don't know.
It was Temple of Doom.
Homeward
Yeah.
Bound.
The first rated R movie.
You know, I'm gonna look up first rated R movie.
Before we move on, I want to know what the answer is to that because I'm actually
The
intrigued.
Matrix.
Is
But
it
yeah-
like I don't know? I have no idea. I mean, when did the rating system even come out?
No.
40s?
Actually, I think if you actually look in like the top 10 movies on IMDb at least that are rated, I think like 90% of them are R, actually. Or maybe it's not 90% because it's 9 out of 10. But I think majority of them are actually R. Because like Shawshank Redemption, The Godfathers, I think like The Dark Knight's up there, so that's PG-13. But there's definitely a few. At least it's probably 55%. 5.5 movies are rated R.
I
You know what?
I cheated and I wouldn't even know this movie.
What is it?
It's called The Split.
1968.
Came out in 1968.
The Split? Who made that?
Gene Hackman's in it.
Whoa.
Good grief.
Dirty old man.
You know what I'm confused? You know what I'm confused by with the rating systems is why we have
wait.
an NC-17.
You just Googled it again and got a different answer.
I googled it and got a different answer. Hold on. First R-rated movie is Red Dawn in 1984.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. But Cody, you were saying, what was the question?
Sorry.
Why do we have NC-17 and R if they're only one age difference requirement?
You know, that's a good
So
question.
R, I think you can go in if you're under 17, but with an adult.
Mm-hmm.
NC-17 you can't. I think you have to be an adult to go in. No
So
matter
that
what.
means it's worse.
NC-17 is
NC-17
worse.
is worse. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very bizarre how there's a really interesting documentary that I watched on the MPAA, which is the Motion Picture Association of America that does all the ratings, and it's all incredibly arbitrary. It really is. It's like
It's just, yeah, it's
It's
like
the
whatever they think.
it's like the classic, like you can say the F word once, but you can't say it twice. It's like, what? Okay, like
It's basically a whole bunch of folks just trying to draw a line.
yeah, that's exactly what it is. And
That's it.
And like for the most part, I think most of Americans agree with them as terms of a rating system, but it is very arbitrary. So
Yeah.
it's like I don't know. But all right, anyway, let's move on here. Let's move on to the next
Bastards.
one. Whoa, jeez. All right, so this one's kind of a bizarre, but I might have to repeat it twice if you guys don't understand. But what age and ethnicity would you be if you were the most collectively average human?
What age?
Collectively
Gosh.
average.
Age and ethnicity.
So basically, like, would you be like a 50-year-old?
White dude.
Yeah, exactly, something like that. Like, what would you be
Oh.
Well,
if you were
that's
the collectively
interesting.
the most average human being? What would you be?
That's
Where
difficult.
do most people in the world live?
All
Either
right.
India or
Asia?
Asia.
Asia.
I'd
I'm gonna say 30.
Asia.
No, 45 Asian.
I'll say. Oh shoot! Dang it,
Yeah,
Joel!
I'd go
You
like
stole my guess.
60-year-old Asian.
60. I was
Yeah,
gonna say
round it
50.
up.
I was gonna say 50 Asian.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow, Luke.
50
Whoa,
Asian.
come on, get it correct. What about you, Cody? What do you think? Do you have any
Is
thoughts?
Oh.
that too broad a term, Asian?
Well, technically, it's not listing. It's more specific, but whatever. Like close enough. You know, like I don't. It's gonna be way too hard for you guys to guess.
Yeah, there's
specific.
no way.
Yeah, there's too many, but close enough. Yeah.
I mean, an 85-year-old Egyptian.
Ancient Egyptian.
Yeah.
Mummified.
Mummified. All right, so Cody's guess is wrong. What is Luke and Alexis?
I said Asian 60.
Oh, Asian 60. Oh, okay, got it.
I said 50.
Got it. All right, so the correct answer is, according to factrepublic.com, this is not mine, this is theirs, you'd be a 28-year-old Chinese male.
28?
I was closest.
28.
That's way younger than I would have thought.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Collectively,
Maybe because
the
we're having more babies than people are dying
Yeah, but
these days.
possibly.
people are
Gives
living
the
longer.
average age a little younger.
Are living longer than ever, though. That's like.
I think you have to also factor
Shock
in,
me.
like, you might have only heard statistics like in America, but as far as like across the world, like this is in the entire world, so you have to include like all those
Yeah.
third world countries that like their life expectancy is like 28.
No, I like specifically track Chinese statistics in my day-to-day
It's
life.
something Luke does on a regular basis. But yeah,
Luke created the site that you're referencing, Dylan, and he still got it wrong.
this was just an email Luke sent to me. Yeah. I was like, oh well, I guess we'll go through this.
China-statistics.org.
Perfect. But yeah, the more you know, I guess. All right, next one. We all do this. Everybody does this on average 4,200,000 times a year.
Blink.
Oh, that's
Luke says
good.
blink. All right.
I'll say swallow.
That was
Whoa.
mine.
Breathe.
Breathe. So blink, breathe, swallow.
You don't think so?
That sounds like a porno.
Actually, that sounds.
It does. Good job.
This is Luke's.
Way to flag that.
It's been started.
Chew.
NC 17. Toot.
No.
Is that what you said?
If you're Luke,
I thought that's literally what you said.
Luke doesn't toot.
toot. No,
He
chew.
explodes.
Masticate.
Oh, chew. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. Luke was correct. It is blinking. He knew. Did you know that already, Luke?
No, actually, I didn't. I guessed.
Oh. Yeah, that is correct. Blinking. You spend 4,200,000 times a year doing that.
Wow.
That's according to statisticbrain.com. All right.
That's twice a day.
That's 4 million times a month. All right. Moving on.
You have a hand exerciser, Cody?
Yeah. What?
Working out those forearms.
Working out for my grip.
Cody's got to exercise that brain, so therefore exercise that hand. All right, here we go. An innocent person accused of a crime will do this 43% of the time.
Panic.
Lie.
Panic, lie.
An innocent
Yeah.
person accused of a crime?
Confess that they did it.
Yeah.
Confess that they did it.
Confess.
Confess. So I can't remember the other ones. It was. Would we
Lie.
Say? Lie.
Confess.
Confess. Believe.
Wait,
Breathe.
what was the question?
We don't even know.
I answered.
An innocent person accused of a crime will do this 43% of the time.
Blink.
Sit on the toilet.
Use the toilet.
Okay. So we have
Cry.
cry, lie, and confess. Cody, what is yours?
Oh, gosh. It is one of those.
Oh, you know
It
this?
is one of them.
I'm going to say cry.
Cry. Whoever said confess, that is correct.
Again, that's
Yeah.
two for me.
Why was my answer?
Winning.
So that's the weird part is that they're technically
you're
innocent, but they'll admit that they did it, even though they didn't actually do it.
Seems very high percentage.
43%, and that's
Why?
according to unbelievablepacts.com. Take it up with them. Maybe fake news. I don't
That
know.
sounds like an unbelievable fact.
Mr. Facts.
Let's get
I'm
him on the
Mr.
phone right now. Mr. Unbelievable, can you talk to me right now? All right, here we go. So this will happen to your skin an average of 900 times in your life.
Replace itself.
Joel says replace itself.
900 times in
900
your
times.
life?
900 times in your life.
Explode.
Explode. Literally, you will burst into flames. You know, that old thing? That old 10-year?
You'll get it.
I like
no,
Joel's
never mind.
answer.
Replace
Yeah, it'll
itself.
shed.
Shed.
Yeah.
It'll go into a shed.
It'll go.
It'll
This
go.
is 900 times in your life.
Or there's different ones.
I was gonna say get a zit, but
Yeah, or like
you get way
goosebumps.
more. You get way more
I
than
feel like I've passed 900.
900
already.
in your life.
I've passed 900 million.
Yeah.
You know, you could get like cuts. I'm just giving you guys the answer.
Bruises,
Ingrown hairs. That's a lot of ingrown
Cuts.
hairs, though.
That's a ton of
sunburns.
That's a lot of
that is a
sunburns.
Yeah, I like that.
That is a lot of sunburns. My
Yeah.
God.
Well,
Hey.
if you're Cody and I,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm getting one
just-
right now.
That's an
just
average
constantly
summer.
sunburned.
I'm getting a tan from this lamp.
You get like literally throughout your life, you're either super sunburned or just lightly sunburned
At all times. Yeah,
at all times.
Well, I
Or
want
beautifully tanned.
I want to say it's a sunburn, but it's just high blood pressure. No big deal.
Oh, health issues.
I'm gonna die. Whoever said it replaces itself, that's the answer. Yeah, it was pretty.
Hey,
good.
good job, Joel.
Yeah, I
You did
know.
it.
That's what it was.
I know it's right.
Yeah, that was according to list25.com. 900. I don't know who sits around and counts. They're like, all right, 899. We'll come back a little bit.
Counting those cells.
Yeah, like it seems a little too odd that it's right at 900. Like, was it really 900? Or was it 905?
A little convenient.
Or
I
was
think
it?
somebody gave up at 450.
Yeah.
And was like, you know what?
I'm
Just
just
round
going to
up.
guess.
It's close enough. Just say 900. The heck with it.
Throw a number out there.
Just people just guessing. All right, next one. How many people a year does a vending machine kill on average?
Ooh.
More
There's a
than
vending
sharks,
machine?
7.
sadly.
So Alexis says 7.
Like, what is it? Like, fall on him?
Yeah. They shake
it's a
it.
snack.
And then
Shake
it falls on them.
him?
I'm going to say 12.
So we have 7 and 12.
Yeah.
So we have a 7-11.
59.
59
Give me my
times.
Twix.
3.
3. You guys were all in the ballpark. You're very close. 10. Is according to statisticbrain.com. That one. So
I'll take that point.
That is very
That's fine.
sad that
Poor
is literally vending machines kill more people than sharks do a year.
it's just. Well, that just explains humanity to you in a nutshell.
Imagine like
Give me
going
my
to go get
Skittles.
imagine getting some like Fritos and you're like, well, no, I'm dead.
No, you know what? I think I'm going to die.
You know what? I think
Instead.
I'm dead.
You know what? Sometimes
Why do they make them so heavy?
you
Like,
get
why
a
do,
craving?
why do they need to be so heavy that if they fall on you, you're dead?
No.
Because the thought of it being empty is way worse. I would rather risk my life for a full vending machine than have something missing.
It's so sad.
Yeah, it's just the way life goes sometimes. You have to make sacrifices and take risks. All right, I got one more. Approximately about 170,000 people right now are doing what?
Having sex.
Alexis says having sex. Okay.
That's a
all
really
right.
low number, actually, huh?
170,000?
Yeah,
Yeah, out
that's
of
low.
7 billion.
1,000
Yeah,
people.
that's too low.
In what? In the U.S. or the
At-
world?
in the it just says
Having a
people
heart
right now.
attack
Whoa. Kind of
while having sex.
you went from having life to taking it away.
Going through a breakup.
I live in extremes.
Going through a breakup. I see how it is.
I don't know. I have no idea.
It's an odd number.
It was a very
Yeah.
odd number, isn't it? Thought this one would throw you all for a loop.
Could be literally.
Cody said
anything.
breakups. Cody said going through a breakup.
Is watching the TV show Seinfeld.
Ooh. Yeah. It was like
It's so specific.
the reason that was interesting
It's
is
a weird
because
number.
it's like continuous. Like, a number is like continuously at this. I'm sure it increases
Right.
like as the population over time, but as of like when we got the statistic, it was that number. 170,000 people concurrently at all times are doing this exact thing. So it's like, interesting. It's a tricky one.
God, I don't know.
I have no idea. What could it be? Cue music.
Recording a podcast.
Yeah, probably. We're only 171,000?
Mm-hmm.
We're 1,000 podcasts.
What?
Stupid math on my part, people. Don't listen to me.
What the flip?
So, Cody, you said breakups. Not a bad guess.
Yeah.
Wrong, but not a bad one. Joel, what do you got?
I don't know. Has food poisoning. I don't know.
Food poisoning? Luke, Alexis, what do you got?
Heart attack.
Going with the heart attack.
You're
Okay.
going with a heart attack? I'll go with sex.
Alexis, you should have stuck with the sex.
Wow. That seems low.
That does seem low. Poor
You know,
people.
I think it's poor people. that's what it is. It's the poor people.
human. No, Dylan, come on.
But yeah, at all times, now you have that in the back of your head. And that's according to statisticbrain.com. Again, take it up with them if that's not accurate. You're all a bunch of perverts. All a bunch of perverts. So that was my last one. Luke or Joel, do you guys have any more trivia questions? I can maybe try some of these. I don't have to just sit back and play them.
I have. They're not like the same type of trivia questions that you had. They're not like numbers per se. But
Okay.
they're just random trivia.
Well, I like that.
This one's definitely random. I don't know if anybody knows it or not, which is the point. Okay. The 100 folds in a chef's hat represent 100 ways to what?
Prepare eggs.
Okay, Alexis needs to leave the podcast.
Wow.
Dude, how did you know that?
Yeah, you did that pretty quick.
Sorry. I don't know. I know a lot of weird things.
That's intense.
Can I guess something else and it's not correct? That's not the correct answer at all? I have no idea. Yeah, it was eggs.
All right.
I was going to guess eggs.
I'm just going to forget that Alexis answered that so quickly.
How do we mute Alexis's mic?
Yeah.
This is why we never invited her on, is because she knew all the answers to these questions.
Here's actually a similar one to the types of questions you were asking, Dylan. The longest wedding veil was this many football fields.
It's more than one?
What?
3.
Yes. 3. I'll say 5.
4.
I'm going to say 2.
2, 3, 5.
It's 1.
It is 63.
What?
Guinness Book World Records.
That's just like fabric. It's just a lot of fabric.
Well, it's I think we're all picturing like it actually was unveiled and like laid out. I'm sure it was just bunched up. It's
Yeah.
like, how are you supposed to
At
realistically
some point,
carry
she's
a
not
city?
like walking with that.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like that's like how many city blocks is that?
Yeah.
It's like going around corners
yeah.
through
like
traffic.
You can't realistically carry that behind you, but yeah, I guess we should have thought of that, but a little bit higher. Interesting. Okay.
All right. What is the national animal of Scotland?
Of Scotland?
And yeah, go ahead and give me your answers, and I'll give you a hint after you give me.
Sheep.
I'll say a sheep or a ram. Yeah.
Okay.
The national
So
animal.
I'll just go ahead and say it's fictional animal.
Oh.
It's a fairy.
That's not an
an
animal.
I don't know.
What's a
don't know.
fictional animal? I'm trying to think. Like what?
Beaver.
Yeah, that ain't real.
Hey, real time, I see one in person.
Yeah.
Is it
No proof.
an aquatic animal?
Could be.
The Loch Ness
Might not
Monster.
be.
Yeah, I'm just
It's the
asking
Loch
you.
Ness Monster.
Yeah, Loch Ness Monster.
Loch Ness.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
That is not a bad guess.
Forgot about that.
But isn't that
I
like
take credit for that.
Nessie? Nessie.
It is a unicorn.
Oh, you know what?
Good for them.
Wow.
Good
You know,
for them.
Good for
Frickin'
them.
Frickin' Scots.
Yeah.
Tell you, those people just to get out of line. Well, that's an interesting one. I would have never guessed. I was like, oh, come to Scotland. You said Scotland, right? Or was it
Yeah,
Sweden?
Yeah.
Scotland.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that in a million years. Unicorn.
Here's the next question. Actually, some of you should get this because it is referenced in a movie that we've all probably seen.
Star Wars.
Star Wars. Yeah. What is the largest known living organism on the planet?
What is it called? That bunch of trees
It's
In,
some
like-
forest. It's some tree
in,
thing, I think.
in like
Pandora.
Utah. It isn't it. It is like Pan something, isn't it?
I don't know.
Ain't no pan.
Huh?
No, the name of it is Pando,
Pando.
Pandas.
which
See?
is
Pan. I said.
Pandemonium.
Which is a bunch of. It's like one big tree, right?
it's Aspen Grove.
Aspen.
Aspen.
What movie they talk about that?
I know.
Phenomenon, I think.
Oh.
Oh,
You know what?
I haven't seen a movie in
For
a
the
long
rest of
time.
this podcast, we're going to talk only about that movie. Phenomenon.
Phenomenon.
I love it.
All right, here's a random one that kind of goes with the theme of the time. What is the global rate of washing hands after using the toilet?
Like
0%.
So what percentage of people wash their hands after using the toilet
Ooh.
globally?
please don't be a number that depresses me, which it will. It will.
It will.
Oh, it definitely is. I'm gonna say 3%.
Globally,
Yeah, globally.
I'll say 15%. That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay, Cody.
1.8%.
Jeez.
Can I guess?
No, you're right here.
Alexis knows she's cheating.
What if she guessed wrong?
I can't
Change his
read.
glasses.
4 billion.
Dylan, you're the closest. What's the answer?
It's 20%.
Ooh,
20%.
man.
I'm glad it's not 3.
Less than a quarter. Well, I guess like the question would be
Yeah.
like, is it every time, or is it they have like on average? Because if they say people that don't wash their hands, is like, do they wash their hand once? Is it like 50% of the time they do or they don't?
Does rinsing with water count, or is
Yeah.
it like with soap? Like,
What are the parameters of what we're
Yeah.
talking about here?
What kind of soap are we talking
I
about?
know. Let's get into the specifics.
Store brand.
This whole thing's
Is it
just
watered down?
man.
Store brand.
How many million U.S. adults can't read at a third grade level?
Ooh, even more depressing.
What's the population of Tennessee?
It says
Oh man, shots
It
fired.
says
Shots
above
fired.
a
We
third
love you.
grade
Our
level.
family's from Tennessee, so no one get too
Yeah,
mad.
come on now.
Can't
Hey,
read
come
above
on, Cody.
a third grade level.
So Luke
He doesn't
is
care about
one.
family.
I'm one of them.
I don't care about family.
Besides Luke, how many million people?
Yeah.
Besides me, because I'm one of them.
It's in millions, you said? Is the
It's
guess?
in millions.
Okay. I will
This
say...
is just U.S.
Oh, just U.S. Okay. So 4 billion.
First, you got to figure out how many people are in the U.S.
There's
How many million?
There's 400 something million.
There's 330 million people.
There's more
Stupid
than
Cody.
that. That's an old. I think there's more than that. I think it's about 400.
Are we
something.
talking
I'm not gonna answer
citizens?
until I know.
Are we talking citizens? We're going to get into another debate here.
Yeah.
Not go
Who
there.
did you vote for? This happens every time we play the statistic game, guys. Make America great again. Knew that was going to come up. I'll say
I
that
love that you said that, just like whimpering in the background.
I'll say 29 million. I was like, wait, 20's too low. So I'll get to the highest 29. 30 million. I'll say 30 million.
I'll say 120 million.
I'm gonna say
30, 20.
I'll say illiterate. That was the question.
Can't read.
Can't read above a third grade level.
Oh, third grade level. That changes everything.
Changes everything.
That old question.
I'm gonna say I don't know, 75 million.
Okay. What's the answer, Alexis?
36 million. Dylan.
Dylan was very
Dylan's
close.
the closest there.
36 million.
I just had a feeling because I'm one of the 36 million that can't read at a third grade level. I have no idea what Luke's shirt says.
This is a good one too.
Oh.
I could keep going.
How much in pounds? How much ice cream does the average American eat in 1 year in pounds?
Man, Americans are
I
overweight.
can
Yeah, they are.
and
Especially after reading this.
and
I
I
can
am
put
one
away
of
some
them.
ice cream.
Yeah.
How many pounds or what a fraction of a pound is a pint?
Pint. Whoa, things are getting really okay.
I can't do that in my head.
Yeah,
I'm
see,
sorry.
what percentage of Americans can't do basic math in their head? That'd be me.
I'm just trying to think of how many pints I eat in a year of Haagen-Dazs.
So wait, it was how many pounds of ice cream in what time frame?
In 1 year per
In 1 year.
American.
Okay, in 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say
2 pints equals a pound, I think.
I'll say so. I'll say 30 again. I'll go 30 pounds
30 pounds.
in a
That's
year.
a lot of ice cream.
In
I
a
was
year.
gonna say-
In 1 year.
Because that's 60 pints. That's like one Haagen-Dazs. Right? Like
Yeah.
so like if you had like 2 in a month.
15.
15?
How many?
15
How many,
pounds?
Joel? 15?
15.
15. Cody?
45.
Joel is pretty much right on the money. It is 13 pounds.
13 pounds. All right. Okay, fine.
Americans
Americans
are not eating enough ice cream.
Yeah, no, guys, we need to speed up a little bit.
You
what?
got to get it together.
Got to hit that 30% threshold.
Random fact is that we love Haagen-Dazs ice cream in this family. We have like a long history with it, especially when we go to Palm Springs or Palm Desert back in the day, every summer vacation. And then we found out like Haagen-Dazs is literally like the worst ice cream you could probably eat. Later on, it was very depressing news, but it didn't stop us. Still eat it.
Worst how?
It's not the worst. It's like the most fattening.
Yeah, are you talking about health-wise?
Well, it has trans fat, which we all know is bad. So that was the parameter of worst for you that I was specifying.
Yeah, but to be fair, every time I ate Haagen-Dazs, I wasn't like, at least it's good for me.
Yeah, as I say, like I guess if you want to compare it to like pretty much anything, like we said this, it's like eating diet pizza. It's like why like what difference does it make? Just eat the pizza.
If you're gonna commit to like polishing off a pint of ice cream, why would you waste it on diet ice cream? Like there's no.
Yeah.
Have you had diet ice cream? It's gross. Nobody
kind of-
wants it.
That's kind of my argument for anybody that drinks Diet Coke for dieting. If they drink it for taste, that's one thing. But if it's
Yeah.
like, no, I'm gonna I gotta cut back. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Okay, there's no point.
No,
in doing this.
And there are like numerous studies that showed like just drinking diet drinks does not make you lose weight at all.
Yeah. It increases your appetite, doesn't it? It has
Yeah,
something that
it's
increases.
something
Yeah,
that
it
makes you
can
hungry.
increase your sugar craving for sure.
Yeah. All the aspartame, which is that how you actually say aspartame? I've heard like
That's what I say.
I think so.
I've heard
Aspartame.
like people say it in different ways, like aspartame or something like that. I was like, what?
What?
Yeah, it was.
That
I
person
heard people
is
say
The
it.
crazy.
British way of saying it.
Oh, sorry.
Which is in like everything that says sugar free, and it's
Yeah, anything that says like it cuts calories or it's like doesn't have this.
Yeah.
There's always some artificial thing they threw in there that makes you go, oh, it's worse. It's worse for you. So yeah, it doesn't save you on anything. All right, you got one more, Luke, or are you all out of questions?
I think I'm all out.
Oh,
I'm
jeez.
sorry, guys.
Well, then I guess we're all done because that means we are out of time. Is that how that logic
Thanks,
goes?
Luke.
Yeah, we
Sorry,
could have kept
guys.
going. We could have had a really good time, but Luke had to blow it for us.
I really messed up.
I'm pretty sure the winner was Alexis. I don't know, but just because she came on the podcast, she's the winner in our hearts. And that's,
Yay,
she
Alexis.
wins. Alexis is the winner.
Now, what was it as scary as you thought it was going to be?
I was so bored. I was just
You know, I know you're on the spot. Try and
You
keep up
try
with
and
this.
try.
You've known us for a very long time, Alexis, and
Yes.
you're kind of like with the cousin lingo, if you will. You can keep up with this, but I can see how it would
Yes.
be kind of intimidating to jump into this group, especially when now when
it's
everybody's
not intimidating being around you guys. It's who else is gonna hear it because I don't know y'all out there, and
I'm
that's
gonna
a little-
privately DM all of your
my,
friends.
my
and send
palms
this
are
to them.
sweating. Like
I know.
They are.
I know
Yeah.
for a fact that Barack Obama listens to this podcast weekly.
oh,
Just
And he
judges.
judges all of us based on what we say.
Do you know the outro that we always do, Alexis? I don't know if you wanted to say it, like where people could go to find us. Do you know how that?
Oh, you
is
gotta
it-
say it.
I don't want
Anissa,
to.
you don't
Gotta do
know.
it perfectly.
You're on the spot now. I mean, people.
I'm gonna stutter. I'm gonna start to stutter. I'm sweating already.
What platforms are we on, and where should people find us? She's having a panic attack. Get up
find
in
us
the
on-
back.
You can find us on YouTube and anywhere where podcasts are found.
I'm feeding you the line. You can't
I'm getting so sweaty.
say YouTube,
YouTube,
SoundCloud,
SoundCloud,
iTunes,
iTunes,
Instagram,
Instagram,
Facebook.
Facebook.
Way to go.
There you go. That was it. I was like, what else you got? That was perfect. Yeah. So if you didn't
Yeah.
hear, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud, iTunes, and of course, if you're on YouTube, subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much. And thank you, Alexis, for coming on. We'll definitely have to have you on again. And again, the cousin wife podcast, we got to make it happen. We just got to get.
Yeah.
I got to lobby for my wife, but who knows? We'll see how long that takes. But anyway, until next time, thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you then.
Bye.